Alright, so this is another game developed by LiminAce. It's a short game, 5 to 10 minutes for a jam, so there's a lot of limitation going on, obviously. And yes, as usual, it's by LiminAce, Finistella, Takeshi Tsunagawa, Catriel Golf, Michelin and Terrorose, Mr. Trivial, Lotus Church, Casper Gaming, Mock Hunter, Tsukimi, Theo Allen, Arthron, Reflector, Himeworks, Gabriel Nascimento. Special thanks to Baragon and Birdie Gaming for hosting the horror game jam. Hulk Zombie, Mr. Clockworks, Flopamine, Terrorose for being one of the first people to support me, yes. And everyone who has supported me through developing this. Interesting. So yeah, this is a short... Is it horror game? I'm not even sure if it's a horror game. Isn't it dealing more with stuff, you know, like I'm not sure what's the word to define it. But yes, am I recording? I'm recording. Okay, this is a new UI, by the way, which is real interesting. It looks real different from the usual UI. Really different. Is this developed in like a different RPG Maker engine? Fascinating. This game contains swearing, flies, trash, and bed rotting. I don't know. Is that a content warning? Would you like to view the spoiler content warnings? Oh, that's not. Heck yeah. This game also contains themes of depression, isolation, despair, and agoraphobia. Reader discussion is advised. Now, dear reader, let's begin. As always, the clapping begins. How long has your life been like this? You haven't a clue. But given your situation, you don't care about that. Rise and shine, Elizabeth. What time is it? The time really shouldn't matter to you, not when you're just gonna stay inside all day. Whatever, I'm just gonna do what I do best, sit and watch TV. It's getting so bad that you can bring yourself to get out of bed. In order to look around, you find yourself having to click on everything in the room. Oh my, okay. This is a subversion of like the RPG Maker stuff. Instead of moving around, I cannot move around right now. I can only click stuff. It's you! Your sad hermit little self. As if you didn't know that already. Your lovely foot-stained bed. It's more of a home to you than this dorm. Looks like the floor has become your trash bin for tissues. You'll have lost your head without this lovely contraption. Wanna watch something? Fuck that. Sit yourself then. Have fun stewing in your thoughts. You've been meaning to call someone to fix that. Alas, the stench of rotting wood is nothing for you, not when you're alive. You live with the flies. Chair, no? Box? Even though you've lived in this dorm for some time, you've never finished unpacking. Looks like it's gonna stay that way. You're grateful for this. Grateful that you don't have to go out for food. Otherwise, you would have died long ago. You used to actually use this for studying. Now it's just it's up energy you haven't paid for in weeks. Yeah, understandable. Cracks in the wall. You're so tired most of the time that you can't even bring yourself to put the trash in here. You haven't bothered to clean that up. Too much of a hassle when you already live in filth. The trash has piled up so much that it almost covers the windows. You will take out the garbage. If I didn't have to go outside. You haven't stepped outside of your room for a very long time. You'll never go here to pick up takeout. Any secret hidden details, John? Interesting. Oh wait, there's emotion things going on. Yeah, sure, let's watch something then. You switch the TV on, just like every single day. People always tell you to be consistent, and here you are, consistently staying in bed and watching TV. Even though you do this every day, the TV's flickering light still burns your retinas. You switch through the channels. News, sport, questionable stuff, kids show. You settle on my 30-day wedding. Stop. Why? Why are we watching that? What is happening with TV animation? The bed disappears sometimes, right? No? Oh, no. The bed doesn't disappear. The TV just flickers brightly. Alright. Not looks anywhere. Yes, you know that just about everything in that show is stage. But you like it. You like seeing these people be so petty towards each other. Seeing them beat the shit out of each other over silly things like soap reminds you of why you're even here. I know that's my thing that I'm missing out in life. But I'm perfectly fine missing out on people. Even if my 30-day waiting is staged, you can help but feel that there's some level of truth to the pettiness. Remember how when you actually attended class, some boy began trying to prank you? And by prank, I don't mean silly things like dialing random numbers. I mean shit like trying to dump acid on you. What the fuck? Hello? And it was all because I didn't want to work with him on a project. That's not a prank, that's a assault. Battery, right? Maybe I come across too harshly when rejecting him. No, it's not your fault. That person is just fucking crazy. Massive part of you believes that the world is a shitty place. But the idea that maybe it's your fault is tempting. No, the world is just a shitty place. Most of the time, all the things that happens, isn't your fault. It's not your fault. It's the world's fault, you know. Fucking hell. Bitch found that! You sit back and think on it some more. Unless if something's your fault, you can fix it. You switch your news channel if you feel like watching something informative. Good evening, citizens of Liberator City. Evening? Ah! Liberator City again. Interesting. You're not surprised, more disappointed in yourself than anything. You used to wake up at the crack of dawn to get shit done. Now you wake up at the crack of dusk to lay and rot. You bring your attention back to TV, thugs aren't good for you. Today we bring you a grisly case, a murder! Another one just like every day. Yes, I know that you see this shit every day, but this one is so bad that we have to show to you. He's on a bit while the reporter talks about the crime scene. But how the victim was found on the Cardinal River with half her face burned off and her breast torn. Oh shit! That's... I don't remember the name. It was from Cardinal Park case. That's a reference to the Cardinal Park case, chapter 1, where Oliver found the dead body of... I forget the name. Is it Luna? No, it's not Luna. It's... She was like a barista in a coffee shop. That's all I remember. Yes, Emma Greenwood. The victim was named Emma Greenwood. Your ears perks up. You know her? You remember that she was one of your classmates back when you went to class. And she was also one of the only people to check up on you. You're sure that she was a good person? She sure as hell didn't deserve to die in such a horrific way. No, she's not. Why is the world like this? The eye? How is it that you could do everything right and still have something horrible happen to you? You decide to sleep again. And just like every night, you don't dream. On one hand, if you don't dream, you can remind yourself that this situation does suck. Plus, you don't have nightmares about how a stranger is gonna bust in to strangle you. On the other hand, sleep is getting boring without dreams. Sleep just consists of your random thoughts bouncing off each other. It's too much like when you're awake. Rise and shine again! Oh! Even though you get well over half a day of sleep, your eyes are still good shut. Not to mention that the sunlight makes you wanna climb your eyes. You don't enjoy sunlight. You don't even go out to feel its warmth, it's just nuisance to you, something that stops you from... You can think of what it stops you from doing. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Rotting away, that's what. It's in a moment like this where you question everything. No, you didn't question it when trash began piling up in your room. Nor did you question it when people show up at your dorm with bills, letters of expulsion, all that good shit. Now that sunlight is hitting you, you question it. Parts of you wants to go over to the window and cover it up with something. But you also don't want to see the dent you left in the bed from how long you've laid there. It makes everything feel too real. Save time. You hide from the light under the wrinkled covers. You can sleep under there, you lie awake, the sunlight barely penetrates the thin fabric, but it's better than your eyes being fried. There's nothing to distract you from tucks under the covers. Nothing but a faint buzzing of flies around the garbage. You try to make a little conversation the flies might be having. Anything to distract you from your mind. After what feels like an eternity, the room is dark again. What is that? You prep yourself up again. Just another night of nothing. That's what I expect. Just like every single night since you caged yourself in here. The only difference is that now you're realizing how miserable it is. Huh? What's this? You can discern what it is. Maybe it's a plant of some kind. You don't know what it will be living off of. Maybe off of the food scraps under your bed. Maybe off decaying wood. No use in wondering about it though. No use in wondering about anything now. You lie back down in bed, stomach completely empty. As the day is gone, you feel like your head's becoming more empty. You can remember how, when you were younger, the lives of you and your sister were filled with joy and whimsy. As much as you can get in Liberty City, at least. You know that your sister off being productive, working in forensic of some kind. Oh, wait, is your sister the one in the police station? I remember back then. Heck, she's probably working on the Greenwood case right as you're out. How would she feel if she saw me like this? Everyone in my family thinks I'm off getting some psychology degree. They all think I'm actually doing something with my life, when I'm just rotting. That's the best word for it. I used to be something, someone, I'm just some husk. Yeah. You remember when Emma came to check up on you, she asked if anything had happened. You tried to pinpoint what happened, you're still trying to be quite frank. Unless if something did happen to you, this state of your life would be justified, right? Maybe it wasn't a single bad thing that happened. Maybe it was a bunch of smaller things piling up. Even though you've spent the better part of the day sleeping, you're too tired to think. You just want rest. It's been long overdue. When you wake up, the sun's blaring on you and your little friend. Why there's so much light out there? Liberty City is usually all dark and gloomy. Why is it all bright now all times? Sometimes you like to think that it's sunny because you're not out there. Self-aggrandizing? Fuck yeah! Funny? Hell yeah, at least it's funny in your mind. Seeing the sun out reminds me that everyone's out there doing stuff. Else in the night, people are doing what I do for the most part. Eating, watching TV, and sleeping. But I know that it's not true when the sun is shining. You lay back down again. You truly hate being reminded of what you could be doing instead of lying in bed all day. You know it's your fault that you're like this. No, it's not. You struggle to sleep through the day, lost in thought. I know that some people out there feel the exact way I do. But it manifests so differently for people. Some people just turn to alcohol. Some turn to adrenaline hunting. Some try to install into their work and become even more productive. I think that any of those people are more productive than I am. Even the alcoholic and adrenaline junkie. No. Do not think that way. Your worth is not determined by your productivity, okay? Because at least they're putting themselves out in the world. Why do my feelings manifest in this way? Light falls yet again. That goes more. Just like every single night. Do you know how insanity is divine? You're really chilled considering that you barely survived one semester of university. The answer? Ah, shucks. Explains why you stop attending class. Insanity is when you do the same thing over and over again expecting a different result. That's exactly what you're doing. The thing is that I know nothing is gonna change. No shit, it isn't. I know that every single day is the same. But how different am I compared to other people then? Alright, good point. The way you view it with regards to insanity, you're the same as most people. People go to university expecting to outshine their peers, even if they are really using the same study habits from high school. People go to work every single day doing random stuff for an empathetic boss, expecting that out of all the other employees, they'll be the ones to get rich. It's all the same to you. Except for the fact that society doesn't consider what you do to be productive. You do miss blissful ignorance. You hate being able to see the system for what they are. You hate how you can just go along with it like everyone else. Even though it's all the same, the difference is that those people are happy. Are they happy? Well, I'm not. Oh, don't be such a Debbie Downer. Maybe you should watch some TV to return to your usual state of apathy. Maybe. Saving time, and I'm gonna load a little to the before, because there's something that I want to check. Okay, yes. Looks like you didn't turn off the TV last night. Oh well, you're already behind on electricity bills, no use in caring now. Why do you have a trash bin if you never use it? You haven't bothered to clean that up? Haven't step out, take out. It's only now that you realize how overpowering the stench is. You feel bad for whoever lives on the floor on this floor of dorms, but that guilt isn't enough to drag you out. So yeah, we need the plan to continue, huh? We were just waiting for a day for that wall to completely fall apart. The only problem with having this takeout container is that it's probably all moldy now. Might make you die quicker though. Looking closer under the crevice between the mattress and the wall, there's something weird. Indeed. So then we can continue with the plan. Okay, that's a way to skip it. Do not to click rapidly. Right. And we shall be like skipping ahead to the part where we can track stuff again. Yeah, the insanity part. Right here. And then we can continue normally. You can bear smell rotting fresh from here, mostly because it blends in with the rest of the others. Wow, okay. At the rate you're going, you'll never make it here. Damn. You're surprised that no one's shown up at your door complaining about this? The wall looks a tad bit moldier than usual. Strange it's soft. Indeed it is. I was about to ask about that. Because of the electricity itself. You can tell if there's a leftover ice in the containers or if it's just a bunch of maggots. Looks like the TV's off. You don't remember turning it off. Me neither. Yesterday, they finally cut the power, explains why the lamp's off. This day was coming. And now, your one source of entertainment is gone. All that can keep me occupied now are my thoughts of sleep. What does it matter that the power's gone? Most of my time is spent sleeping and thinking anyways. White noise rings in your mind, your stomach grumbles with hollowness. And your eyes just don't want to stay open. Regardless of it, you sleep for 3 or 18 hours, your eyes want to stay clamped shut in eternal slumber. Your eyes give in and darkness is all you see. Wait. So, is it the TV that I clicked again? So don't click the TV, alright, because we want to see dialogue, okay? Oh, that's different. Lying here for so long has left a massive indentation in the bed. You feel almost embarrassed by it, but you know that no one comes here anyways. Same dialogue. This plant looks different from yesterday. Smells different too. Looks like plant brought a little buddy. And then we can interact with TV. The other scents are heightened, but even they feel dull. You know that it smells slightly worse in here than usual. You're used to the stench of a mold and rotting wood, but you're beginning to pick up the odor of decaying meat. Oh? Oh no. The flies are gonna love that. You wake up from another dreamless night. Oh, that's not good. That's good, nothing to remind you of what you could be missing out on. And it's night? You either slept for only a few hours or for an entire day. I'm probably going to fall right back asleep any minute. You're starting to wish that you stay asleep forever. Do you really want that to happen? You can't even smell the rotting wood anymore. You just smell your room. You can make anything out in darkness, but you're sure that maggots and larvae are festering in the takeout container. Strange it's soft. You know that the stuff in this box is from your past life. It almost makes you sad that the final remnant of it is being left in this rotting dormitory with you. It's you, your sad little hermit self. All that you have is yourself now. Even then, you're beginning to lose her. You felt tethered to the bed by now. You've been here for so long, why bother leaving? Oh. Gone is the foul odor of garbage replaced by just the scent of your room. A very useless TV. This plant looks different from yesterday. Smells different too. You think that this might be the source of decaying odor? Well, to make much sense though. How could a plant be growing and decaying? You wonder what this plant is spitting off to grow so quickly. Another one? And the one near the door. It's close to blocking off the exit. It's not like it matters. I was never going to leave in the first place. Quite a thug of despair here. But it's true, there's nothing out there for you. You're sure that no one in your family cares. You're sure that even if you finally did go out, you'd be miserable. Hell, the one person you remember being kind to you wound up dead, what does that mean? Does it mean that you have to resort to assholery if you want to leave? The worst part of it all is that even after thinking about it, you don't know the root of your issue. Maybe it was a bunch of small things snowballing up to something massive. But you can even figure out the smaller things. You fall back asleep. For a long, long time. And again, it's dreamless. You've come to realize that maybe you don't dream because your mind self is a prison. It smells like blood and guts are spread around the room. What is that? Is that silhouette? Yeah, that's silhouette. That looks kind of weird. You can't even smell the rotting wood anymore. Same dialogue. It's too late for you now. What do you mean? You felt tethered to the bed by now. The scent of rot overpowers you. The scent of rot overpowers you. The scent of rot overpowers you. The exit's blocked. You're too late. Divine rot guts? The substance stays wrapped around you. You don't try to fight it. You want to scream, but you're too tired. The strange tentacle pokes through you, stitching you straight to the bed. You never intended to leave in the first place. Not for a long time at least. But now that you're truly chained to the bed, you expect to regret it all. You don't. You have no dreams to live for, so your nightmares become your reality. And Bedrot. I love the lore implication that we address some of the stuff that happens obviously in chapter 1 of the Colonial Park case. But other than that, this game it addresses a lot of like stuff about bedrotting, I guess, anxiety, depression, and bedrotting, and stuff like that. The feeling that everything that happened is all your fault and there's no more hope, I guess, and stuff like that. But yeah, like you're thinking like maybe it is my own fault. I don't really think so, honestly. Personally, I would blame the world by itself, but yeah, I understand that feeling because I experienced it as well. I've been through this thing. Maybe still a little bit, I guess. I don't know. I've been through this for a few years, I guess, and it still sucks. The feeling of disappointing your families and acquaintance, I guess. The feeling of being alone, that maybe no one cares about you at all. What else? What else has you been saying this whole time? The feeling of guilt, the feeling of blame, the feeling of done one, like the lamp part of like the lamp is used to studying and then it's now nothing. It just hits hard as well. Like saying all the things that you own, that you do back then, and then it's now it's not, it's used for nothing. Like the husk part is hit so hard. Like sometimes I think about that, like damn. Look at me now and look at me back then. What a shame. But yeah, like I don't know. I honestly don't know how to talk about this, but I try to see myself like not trying to blame myself anymore and start just understanding that there's a systemic issues going on around us that suppress us to be like this, and blame them for that, blame the people on the higher station and stuff like that, and at least try to accept that it's okay to like not be perfect and exactly. I mean, there's no quote unquote perfect, I guess. Like, you don't need to strive for perfection. Yes, that's a word. No need to strive for perfection. No need to appease to anyone. No need to be a par excellence something. And just being yourself. Do not appeal to anyone else and just be yourself. That's the thing I learned. A lot of things as well, of course, like yes, maybe like I see a husk of myself back then as well, but I kept trying because I do know that life continues and life grows, and I don't know, it's in my experience life becomes better, and there are people out there who understands and cares about you as well. So I guess that's all for Bedrot. Oh, sorry, my throat. So I guess that's all for Bedrot. I have enjoyed it. See you later then in my next videos. Bye bye.